Good morning, prayer partners. We are on day 7, a whole week of finding joy in your journey. And we are in this Bible plan to read Luke chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. And Zacharias said to the angel, "How will I be certain of this? For I am an old man, and my wife is advanced in age." The angel replied and said to him, "I am Gabriel. I stand and minister in the very presence of God, and I have been sent by him to speak to you and to bring you this good news. Listen carefully. You will be continually silent and unable to speak until the day when these things take place, because you did not believe what I told you. But my words will be fulfilled at the proper time." The people outside in the court were waiting for Zacharias and were wondering about how long delay in this temple. But when he did come out, he was unable to speak to them. They realized that he had seen a vision in the temple, and he kept making signs to them and remained mute. When his time of priestly service was finished, he returned to his home. Now, after this, his wife Elizabeth became pregnant, and for 5 months she secluded herself completely, saying, "This is how the Lord has dealt with me in the days when he looked with favor on me to take away my disgrace among men." Today's joy point. I don't know if y'all already know it, but we feel ashamed. We feel disgraced when we're not able to meet society's or even our own imaginations and standards. The expectation to be pregnant, married, successful at work, the best at school, never fail, the pressure to be the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. But when God fulfills a promise, we still don't even believe he would give us that much grace to fulfill the promise that we've been praying for, the favor we've been asking for. Yeah, I told y'all at the beginning of this year, I wrote a list of 300 things I wanted from God. And when they started happening, I'm going to be honest, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What you doing? What you mean, what is God doing? What do you mean God made you wait longer past the quote unquote time of humanity? That's man's time. That's man's schedule. That's not God's. That's not God's timing. That's not his plan for you. We feel disgraced because we felt we got let God down. We didn't lately let God down. That wasn't his plan in the first place. That was our plan. That was somebody else's plan. That was somebody else's opinion. That was somebody else's comment. That was somebody else's thought. That was not God's. But when God takes away the thing that you have held in your heart, that depression, that anxiety setting thing, that struggle, you got to give glory to him. You got to give him glory. You got to know how to smile in the darkness. You got to know how to be content. Now, you can be silent. You cannot say a word. If I can't say a word, then I'll just wave my hands is a song that one of my prayer partners reminded me of yesterday. Zacharias couldn't talk because he didn't believe. But God did exactly what he said he's going to do. So prayer partners today, find joy that God will take that point of disgrace and he'll turn it into the blessing you desire. All we have to do is believe. Know that you're loved, even if you don't love yourself. And enjoy your day and weekend with Jesus.